Shalom, Yahweh Shemer Shah Barakathum, Howard Shamar El Thub Shemer Shah, priest and captain of 10,000 Yagawa, doing an Oklahoma law class. And today, the topic of the class is capital punishment. Because down here in Oklahoma, it's all the biggest stories is about Julius Jones and the 5 other people who are on death row. Now, the death row been on hold as far as executions. Executions been on hold since for 7 years. Well, let me see. Let me check my notes. Yeah, 6 years. 6 years. For 6 years, executions been on hold in Oklahoma. So now, like tomorrow, now they upset because it was a stay of execution. Julius Jones was supposed to be executed I think 3 weeks from now. And tomorrow, the brother, what's his name? I had his name right here. John Grant, another so-called African American brother, was supposed to be executed tomorrow on Thursday. So the oppressors are up in arms and upset because they got a stay of execution, So they're not going to. So the brother's not going to get executed. And now, it's so much going on in that case. Now, in those cases, like far as like the case about them bringing back the death penalty, and it brings Slovakia. I would say bringing back the executions, because they're going to start killing. They're going to start killing. Oklahoma's going to start killing again, But it was a big fuss about the cocktails, the way the stuff they use to kill to execute people when they put them to death with all. It's crazy. It's crazy. They got all this type of stuff. It's medical. I'm not even gonna go into the medical terms of the cocktails. They mix the stuff to stop your breathing, and it's just crazy. It's just murder. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. He's just a murderer. You know what I'm saying? But it's so evil when you talk about capital punishment, and for the crimes that you do, and it's man, it's evil because it's like when you think of the oppressor, why haven't he been brought to justice for his crimes? Look at the crimes he's done against blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. It's ridiculous when you think about it. The crimes that have been done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is off the chain. And it's so evil, and it makes you like it's sickening when they come up with, they're gonna put people to death. And I've been telling everybody that Oklahoma is one of the evilest places I've been in. Come on, I've been halfway around the world traveling, and Oklahoma has been one of the evilest states I've ever been in. Because they're hypocrites. Because the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. Because blacks and Hispanics fill the jail cells, fill the prisons down here. The biggest thing they got going down here in Oklahoma is the prisons, the jails. Locking brothers up, and brothers and sisters up for that matter. And it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. Look at the crimes that the oppressor has done crimes against God. He's been an evil maniac against the Most High God. Now let's go to Habakkuk 2 and 12. Let's go to Habakkuk 2 and 12. And we're gonna find the oppressor's demons, what he does. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to Habakkuk 2 and Habakkuk 2 and 12 says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establishes a city by iniquity." That means like you build a town on murdering people. You build a town on the murder and slavery of people. You build your nation. You build your empire, America, on the backs of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. On the murder of us. You know what I'm saying? The transatlantic slave trade, that's money. That was money. To tell the truth was money. I mean, come on, killing us, the oppressor got paid. Killing us. Murdering the God's chosen people. Now, we went through all these type of things, and then they got the nerve to have our brothers and sisters on death row killing us. You know what I'm saying? And now, I mean, the Judas Jones case, I'm going to get on that. You know what I'm saying? That getting ready to make me burst at the seams. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's terrible. That's terrible, But, down here in Oklahoma, you got blacks, so many blacks and Hispanics locked up in prisons, in jails, And then the thing about it is, the crimes that they've done, a lot of them, they shouldn't be locked up for that long. They shouldn't be doing life sentences. You know what I'm saying? And some of them are innocent. So many of them are innocent. So many are innocent. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. They have this devil down here named what's his name? The district attorney Macy. I didn't have his first name in the post I was trying to read. I was trying to bring out. But this district attorney Macy, he was 1/3. Now this is I googled this. 1/3 of District Attorney Macy's death penalty convictions have been overturned due to prosecutorial misconduct. You hear that? Prosecutorial misconduct. That means the prosecutor of misconduct. He was going against the laws of America. He was going against all what he's learned in college. He was going against them, his misconduct. You know what I'm saying? And let's check this out. Many of convictions that have been overturned were black people. I mean, come on. Black people. I mean, everybody understand what's going on? Everybody understand. Y'all need to hear what's going on in Oklahoma. You got black people going to the death penalty. I mean, come on, man. Black people going to their death with racist white. I mean, because it's a racist white district attorney. And all types of evilness that happen to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get the lawyers, they play games with people's lives. They don't give a damn about us. This is why we urge blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you really got to start being obedient unto the Most High. You got to keep the laws, statutes, and commands, because without obeying the Most High God, we're going to keep on dying like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like what Psalms 83:3, the crafty counsel. It's the crafty counsel that it's set up that to send us to prison, to send us to our death, to kill us. I mean, come on. I mean, this is a mad joke. It's a mad joke down here. I mean, they've done so much to us. You know what I'm saying? And look at the crime against God they did. That's what the Most High said. If the Bible says, woe, Habakkuk 2:12, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. It means, I mean, come on. It's like on evil, on lies and everything. I mean, come on. I mean, it's this, man, this place is like, man, that's what Micah 2:10 is alive, all the time. And this is not our rest. It's polluted, It's going to destroy you with the sword of destruction. I mean, it's sad we're going down here in Oklahoma because it's like black people. Now, I shouldn't even say black people. Well, no, Sakia. When I say black people, I mean all 12 tribes. But, if you don't identify a so-called Mexican as a black person, you won't think I'm talking about it. So I'm just going to, when I'm talking about Israel, I'm just going to say Israel. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And it's terrible because we are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And down here in Oklahoma, I mean, it's like, it's so evil. It's like It's not like you're going to run into a bunch of Klansmen every corner. You're not going to run up against that. You're going to run against nice white people. You know what I'm saying? Who really hate your guts. I mean, because you're black. You know? It's like, I mean, it's some real racism down in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? That old racist governor, Kevin Stitt, you know, I get on him all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because he is, I mean, that's a real top devil. Him and all those senators James Lankford, you know, I mean, come on. And that, that Jim Inhofe or something. I mean, no, I mean, come on, man. Do you really think black people have a chance? You know what I'm saying? Under people like that? I mean, that's a mad joke. You know? Let's go to another crime against the Most High God that the oppressor have done. Let's go to the Apocrypha, First Maccabees 3 and 48. Come on, this is in the Apocrypha. Now, it says, it's First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. Then it says, and laid open the book of the law. And it said, and they laid open the book of the law. Now check this out. Now let's go to 47. You know what I'm saying? Because Israel we always had a time of mourning. And when we mourn, we put on sackcloth and we put ashes on our head. Now, where are we in mourning? We are in mourning. Then they fasted that day. Now, this is First Maccabees 3 and 47. Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes and laid open the book of the law, which is the Bible. They laid open the book of the law wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likenesses of their faith, of their images. I mean, come on. Come on. That's where you get Caesar Borgia as Jesus Christ, the white Jesus. That's where you get Moses and all the apostles and all the prophets of the Bible, of the Most High God, as white men with beards. Because right here, it said they laid open the book of the law, which is the Bible, where the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their face, of their images. So they took our book and painted Jesus as a white man, as Caesar Borgia. This is what they've done to us. I mean, identity theft, I mean, that's a serious crime, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, come on. Identity theft is a serious crime. It's a serious crime. I mean, come on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You get time if you for identity theft. Then they stole our identity. The oppressor has stole our identity. It says Jesus is a white man. All the apostles are white. When we go into the Bible all the time and show you where Christ is, it says Christ is a black man. You know? So the apostle Paul was a black, so dark. They ever thought he was Egyptian. The ancient Egyptians were Africans, of course. You know? The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. Devil means deceiver. You know, devil means deceiver. You know, people think, you know, with all the Christianity embedded in our brains, we think that devil is nothing as the red man underground with a pitchfork. It's not that. It means deceiver. You know, and that's just so evil what they did to us back then. I mean, this is recorded in the Bible. When you see all those fake pictures of Jesus and Mary being white people, that's a crime against God. That's identity theft. That's what they have done. You know what I'm saying? They should be locked up for that. But it's coming. It's coming. The Most High got their number. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? But this is why blacks, Hispanics, and Indians, we have these law classes to let you know that the laws are not done away with. And all the laws, everything, all the sins we do, the things we get locked up for, fall under the law. So if we obey God's laws, we won't be filling up the prisons down there in Oklahoma. We won't be all along the Bible Belt in church. You know what I'm saying? In church, learning how to sin against the Most High. That's how evil Christianity is. The religion of Christianity is not only satanic, it's idiotic. I mean, come on. I mean, you got to be an idiot. Like I said, it's sad because you're blind from the truth. But if you're hearing these classes, you online right now, you listen to this class, you hearing all of the lies that they've done. And they sending us to prison and to our death. They should be sent to their death for all the evil that they've done to us. But see, we're not going to go and be evil against them. We're not going to go and kill them and pick up guns because the Bible doesn't tell us to do it. The Bible tells us to serve the Most High. He's going to take care of the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God wants the glory. He don't want you to go get a gun and then go and kill them, and then they kill you and kill more black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And then next thing you know, we're going to go to jail and end up with these different brothers who are on death row right now. We end up like them. So this is why we tell them that's not the solution. The solution is obeying the Most High. And we're going to see something like the Red Sea pardon. The Red Sea pardon and all the Egyptians' army being swallowed up in the Red Sea. That's what the brothers in the Isupk and the Command during the Home. This is what we do. This is why we go into the Bible. This is why we have these classes. This is why we stand on the corner. Because we want to see miracles like that. We don't see a crazy nut running around shooting, killing people. You know what I'm saying? And then he's killed. I mean, what glory is that? Where is God getting the glory? Huh? He's not getting the glory. This is why we would never tell you we're not no nuts. You know, we're not murderers like the oppressor. You know, we are, even though they're evil bastards, we're not gonna go and murder them. No, we're not gonna go and do that. You know that? Because why the Most High wants the glory. He's gonna take them down. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna take them down. You know, for all the evil what they've done. What they've done is engraved in the Bible. That's what we gotta understand, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. What the evil that the oppressor done to us, it is engraved in the Bible. And you know, this word is never going to be destroyed. They're going to get it for what they done to us. The Most High is going to pay them back for what they done to us. You know? I mean, it's terrible what they done to us. You know? And it's back. Let's go to Psalms 83:3. We always read this, you know, we always read Psalms 83, you know what I'm saying, in our classes and in the Sabbath service. Man. Psalms 83:3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. You know, it's time out for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians being the hidden ones. You know, we had this precept said we're the hidden ones because nobody know who we really are. But here in the Isupk, under Commander During Honor, we teaching you how to understand who you are. So you won't be the hidden ones no more. You know? But the crafty council, they set up laws to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? When are they going to pay for the crimes they've done? They always talk about justice. So show the families in Oklahoma the justice by killing these black men, you know, down here in Oklahoma. Showing the families the justice. When in the world are our ancestors going to be shown any justice? You know what I'm saying? What have they done to us? But see, that's that crafty counsel to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? Look, verse 4 says, they have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. That's the problem. That's the sad problem. And boy, down here in Oklahoma, you got so many Gadites down here. They got the tribes down here. They got their little land. They got their little casinos. You know, but they're so destroyed. They don't know who they really are. They don't know who they really are at all. You know, they bragging about where this tribe and where that tribe. No, you from the 12 tribes of Israel. That garbage, what you call yourself, you're not even part of that. You know? But what they've done, they have cut us off from being a nation. So that the black man will hate the Hispanic man. Hispanic man will hate the Native Indian man. The Native Indian man will hate the black and Hispanic man. So we can hate each other. That's terrible what they've done to us. That's what said. What it said. Let us cut them off from being a nation. Look, check this out. That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. You see that black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man? If we keep on hating one another, hey, the name of Israel, Yasha Allah, that would be no more in remembrance. You know what I'm saying? It's Yasha Allah in the Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew. That was the Native Indians were speaking ancient Hebrew. You know, when they first came here. You know what I'm saying? When they first came to this land, they were the first ones before Christopher Columbus, of course. You know, but they were speaking ancient Hebrew. You know, that's where the fringes and all that stuff. They knew about the fringes and everything. You know what I'm saying? But we've been destroyed people. You know, the oppressor came over here and beat it out of us, beat the truth of the Bible out of us. You know, we don't even know who we are. And now they're going to put us to death. Oh, we're such criminals. We're such savages. We crazy. You know what I'm saying? And we don't even know the horror that's been done to us and our people. You know? Let's go to Exodus 21:16. Now, Exodus 21:16 says, and he that stilleth a man, you hear that? Stilleth a man. You still a man, you know? And selleth him. Sounds like, hey, man, come on. Hold up. Steal a man and then sell him. Sounds like the transatlantic slave trade to me. You know what I'm saying? He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. You know? See, that's what we don't have to worry about getting the oppressor. The oppressor has sinned against the Most High. He has broke that. Come on, man. Broke every statute that the Most High have set up and came against the Most High. Came against the Most High's people. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High has the oppressor's number. You know, black man, Hispanic man, Indian man. Our problem is we've been told through Christianity, you know, that the laws are done away with, and we don't keep these laws. And this is why we destroyed it. This is why these things happen to us. This is why, come on, this is sad to see these brothers down here on death row. You know? And then who knows, when you go into their cases, like we just read that the district attorney Macy, his 1/3 of his cases have been overturned. Come on, man. Due to his misconduct. Of racism. Come on. And it was done to black people. Look, it says many of convictions have been overturned were black people. This is being done to us. Come on, man. And this place it's just so evil down here, man. I'm telling you that these oppressors, I'm saying this, and it's funny because these oppressors, it's not like you would think they would be like, oh, the real racist Klansmen. Like, nah, they're not. The way I would say, when I say Klansmen, like what you've seen in the movies, Hollywood or something. You would think it's like that, but it's not like that. Nah, they got a better agenda. You know what I'm saying? Their agenda is like be nice to you, then maybe tie you to the bumper of their pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? Take you out to get some drinks and tie you to the bumper of a pickup truck. A brother they found the brother, a black brother. He was killed by the oppressor. He was working with the oppressor, and then the brother just disappeared. Nobody could find him. Then they found some of his clothes around, and then they found him. I think they found his body under this septic tank that he was working on with the guy that was his boss. He was working for this oppressor, and then the oppressor took him And there's a way they go under the septic tank underground, like, and they work under there from the bottom. So they went under there. They found the guy's body under there, underground, where the oppressor took him down there and shot him in the back of the head. He had one bullet wound in the back of his head. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of in Oklahoma and all over. And all over. I shouldn't say just say Oklahoma. I'm just saying that, you know, since I'm down in Oklahoma, this is the evil that blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians are up against. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that evil that you've seen on TV. It's that serpent in the garden evil. Tell you that something's going to be better off for you. Oh, why they kill you and lock you up and throw you in prison for all these years? You know what I'm saying? And they get money. I mean, come on, the money. The money is, prisons is big business in Oklahoma. And you know who's make the business run? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We go to jail. We fill the prisons up. You know what I'm saying? Then they legalize weed so you can be high and do more crime. So they can lock more of us up. This is the evil that the oppressor has going. It's an evil cycle that's going on in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we're working hard. Me and the brothers in the Isupk, we're working hard to pull our people out. The ones that's going to come into the truth. We're trying to pull you out, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, and let you come into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows? The Most High just might destroy Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? We might have to flee Oklahoma, you know? Because Oklahoma, the evil that goes on, and it's being hidden. And it's being hidden, and it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. You know, what we go through down here in Oklahoma. You know? And like I said, the brother, John Grant, he got stay of execution because John Grant was supposed to be executed tomorrow. So we got okay. I know. Yeah, just tell grandma. Yeah. Yeah, he just got a stay of execution, you know, because of course this they had this hold on the executions, you know what I'm saying? Because they said it was the wrong way. Now check this out. The cocktail that they mix is the cocktail that they mix is like they said that who was that last brother that got killed? I think he was Clayton Lockett. Clayton Lockett, look, it says right, I got this from the report. It says Clayton Lockett cried out in pain in 2015. Now, I don't know. I really don't know. I gotta check on my notes. I don't know if he's a black man or I don't know what he was. But still, this is the problem they have and why they put the hold on executions. They put the hold on executions because the cocktail that they mixing, they said the guy is feeling the pain and they suffer until they die. So, come on. Boy. So they supposed to get lethal injection. So they put the lethal injection in the guy's arm. He feel all types of pain and suffer till he dies. And that's not supposed to happen. That's supposed to be inhumane. You know what I'm saying? But the oppressor is a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? He's a wild animal. He can't help himself with just being evil all the time. You know what I'm saying? What it say in Job 20 and 29? Come on, it's his heritage. He was appointed to be evil. You know? It's crazy. So they said he suffered. He cried out. So this is why they're going through this thing. They put a hold on the executions because the cocktail, you know, is it's like, you know, the lethal injection is they still be alive. And they feel all the pain. They can't breathe. It's like they tormented. They're being tormented. So they said since they're being tormented, it's inhumane. And we're just so such sovereign country. We're so righteous. You know, we're a beautiful, righteous, upright white people. You know, we'll do this. We're going to kill the black people and Native Indians and Hispanics. We're just going to kill them and let them just go on and go to heaven and be with the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. He's a wild animal. He's a maniac. You know? So this is why. So this is what's supposed to be the holdup on the executions, because the cocktail is the lethal injection. They feel pain and they've been tormented. You know what I'm saying? What is going on is like it's like, boy, man, the blacks, Hispanics, and everything. This is why we have these classes to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like I said before, they legalize weed, or they want you high so you can just keep on doing these crimes. You know, come on. The penitentiary is big business. It's big money. I mean, come on. Like I said, it's a look. At one time I had to repent of myself. I had to recant my statement. I said it was a new kind of hillbilly in Oklahoma, but it's not a new kind of hillbilly. It's just the hillbillies are coming out of the hiding. The hillbillies are not with the hillbillies are not what you think, like on TV. The hillbillies are not wearing a straw hat and one tooth in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And a crazy looking beard. The hillbillies are sitting right next to you in the casino. Nice and clean cut and everything, with a suit on and everything. Those are the evil hillbillies of Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones, they are the senators. You seen James Langford? You seen Governor Stitt? You seen them, huh? Those are the hillbillies. You know? Those are the ones. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and blacks, we don't know these type of things because we so joined. Down in Oklahoma, we think it's going to be a whole happy day when we all come together and we just worship and praise the Lord together. Just go to church and yeehaw and everything's going to be okay. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? These oppressors are out for blood. They're out for blood. This is why if they're not going to live, and if they're not going to lock us up, they're just going to kill us. That's all it is. That's all they want to do. They just want to kill us. If they're not going to lock us up, I mean, they've been doing it. I mean, it's crazy that, you know, like I said, the story I just heard yesterday, I got to get some more on that story about the black brother. They've been going on for weeks showing his face, you know, but I've been missing this story. And they tell me that the oppressor that he was working for shot him in the back of the head and left his body underground in the septic tank. I mean, this is crazy, man. I mean, come on, man. His family been looking for the black brother. His family been looking for him. They didn't know where he was. And they found out that the oppressor took him down there and shot him in the back of the head. This is madness what black people are going through. This is madness that black people are going through. I mean, man, we got to understand, you know what I'm saying, what we're going through. You know? Yeah. Let's see if that oppressor be on death row. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was a heinous crime. I mean, shot him in the back of the head and left him on the ground. I mean, come on. That's terrible. Now, I'm gonna get more on that story. We're gonna go into it. I'm gonna get more on that story, you know what I'm saying? But this is I really saw this today, like, you know, but I saw the guy's face again, you know, and I was wondering what was that they keep showing. I kept missing that story. But I found out that the oppressor, man, he's the devil the Bible speaks of. Because it said that they had words. Now they had words, but the black man went down there and maybe just started this, thought he was going to bury the hatchet. Thought they were just going to really forget about it. But he went down there and the oppressor shot him in the back of the head. And you couldn't find him, I mean, for weeks. And the oppressor lied and said, I dropped him off by this bar. And then they had the camera of his truck going past the bar. His truck going past the bar the night he shot that black man in the back of the head. And you telling me that, we're going to be okay down here in Oklahoma? You tell me it's going to be a whole happy day? You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you know, it's terrible. Only if the oppressor, he wants us either locked up or dead. I mean, this is the thing, but see, the Lord is in control of this thing. You know what I'm saying? This is why, man, boy, this is terrible, man. This is why I came down here. You know what I'm saying? Man, to see that the madness is in Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? Man, this is terrible. I mean, this is evil, man. This place is, but it's like, you know, I'm saying, I told General Hyman that it was an evil place. But, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't, I could see the way the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians were joined with the oppressor, that it was evil. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that it was just this, like I said before, this serpent in the garden evil. You know, that you okay, but hey, we're going to tell you how to be, hey, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. You know what I'm saying? But they're meant to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Didn't get all the oppressors, the selling meth. You know what I'm saying? All the meth head oppressors, drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Dealing drugs. I mean, come on, this is the book. It's terrible. Blacks, Hispanics, and Indians, we got to wake up. We got to serve the Most High. We got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, because what things are going to happen, we're going to die. You know what I'm saying? It's time out for us being stupid. You know what I'm saying? Being real stupid, trying to join the oppressor, trying to just be wicked against the Most High. That's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? Ezekiel 35:5 said he had perpetual hatred. I mean, when he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop hating us. You know, this is in the Bible. This is in the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? And check this out. Oh, look at this. I forgot to add this note. Now, in the Julius Jones case, the Supreme Court announced that it would not get involved in the case when Jones attorneys argued that people of color in Oklahoma are more likely to be sentenced to death when the victim is white. Whoa. And then, look. The Supreme Court's supposed to come to everybody's mercy. Supreme Court's supposed to come and say, we're going to save these. We're the Supreme Court. You know, we're of righteousness. What do they do? They say, you can't mess with that. No, we can't mess with that. That's back. Hey, back away. Get away from me. Get away from me with that. Hey, no. I mean, come on. Since when have the Supreme Court turned something down? I didn't know it was illegal. I didn't know the Supreme Court could turn something down. I thought when things couldn't get settled in the regular courts, you go to Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is going to check it, going to straighten it out. I thought that was going to happen. Good Lord. You go, Supreme Court said, no, we don't want to be out there. No. We don't want to be involved with that. No. Man, Supreme Court backed away from it. So now the brother got to trust in his attorneys. I'm gonna read this news clip right here that I have right here for the case. Now this is when the pardon parole board when they hold on, let me read them. Okay, now I'm gonna read this. It says on Monday the Oklahoma pardon. And this was before they did which was going on right now, but this is a little way earlier in the trial. This is on Monday, the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board voted to advance death row inmate Julius Jones' case to a stage 2 hearing that will take place later this year. Now, this is in July 1999. Edmond businessman Paul Howe. Now, if you don't know Oklahoma, Edmond is upscale white people. You know what I'm saying? Rich white people. You know what I'm saying? So this is the case. This is the one Paul Howe was murdered. This is in July of 1999. Edmond businessman Paul Howe was shot and killed in the driveway of his parents' Edmond home. Investigators say the alleged suspect took off in Howe's Suburban after killing the businessman. This is at the time of the crime, Julius Jones was a 19-year-old honor student on a scholarship at the University of Oklahoma. The brother was honor student. So he's just going to just throw his whole life away and go try to carjack a man. Is that silly? What he gonna? Come on, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying? He don't even fit the character. He was an honor student. Come on. Man, Jones was arrested and put on trial for murder. Jones never took the stand, and he was ultimately convicted and sentenced to death. Good Lord. Boy, that's Oklahoma justice. That's Oklahoma justice for you. I mean, come on, man. Come on, an honor student. Good Lord. I mean, come on. Man. Now it says, look, his supporters said his original defense team failed him. Oh, wait a minute. Come on, man. Are you telling me that even the people that were defending him, they were against him? I mean, come on. Look at this. It says his supporters said his original defense team failed him. Never even bringing up his alibi for the night of the murder. I mean, are you joking? Good Lord. However, Oklahoma County District Attorney David Prater said those defending Jones have disseminated misinformation and lies regarding the trial evidence in the case. Man, good Lord. Good Lord. I mean, come on, look. The Jones family has always maintained Julius's innocence. Man. And I think this is Julius right here. As God is my witness, I was not involved in any way in the crimes that led to Howe being shot and killed, Jones said in his clemency report. I have spent the past 20 years on death row for a crime I did not commit, did not witness, and was not at. Man, he said, come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, hey, exactly. How many more black people are in prison in Oklahoma like that? How many more? I can tell you a whole lot. The population of black people is more than any other people in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Salaki, I would say Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Indians. But we fill the prisons in Oklahoma. You see what's being done to us? You know? You see what's done. I mean, every now and then they're going to catch a hillbilly doing something. You know, he's going to come in and spend a little bit of time, but he's not going to get these life sentences. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to get these life sentences that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians get it. You know? I mean, this is terrible. You know? Man, the brother, I mean, he wasn't even there. He's an honor student. He's an honor student. I mean, you know, and let's think. See, this is so sad because this is where the oppressor sees us. And it's sad when black people try to join the oppressor. He looks at us, you ain't nothing but a crazy nigga. That's all you are. That's all you are. I don't care how educated you are. I don't care what you've done. I don't care what solidifies you, you know? He calls you an animal. An honor student, listen, white man, honor students, they don't have the brain capacity to do evil stuff like that. Now, I wouldn't say evil stuff. I'm saying that just being unlawful like that. You know, like you. You know what I'm saying? We don't act like that. Like a brother like that, there's an honor student, it's not in him to just go ahead and stick up somebody and kill somebody and take their car. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times niggas like that don't even have the heart to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not, it's terrible. With the oppressor, we're all the same. In the oppressor's mind, we're all the same. We're all the same, no matter what. If they get educated, he's still a wild nigga. He's still going to carjack people. You know what I'm saying? He's going to carjack people just like anybody, any old ghetto nigga. You know? You see that? That's how they act. That's how they talk. You see that? He's an honest student. He's going to go and carjack. And come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, come on. In front of his two daughters. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot then. black people, you know what I'm saying, you know, we can do some evil stuff, but when when it comes to savagery of some things, you know what I'm saying, it's like, boy, you can see the oppressor doing that. So down in Oklahoma, I've learned that the oppressor, they don't kill black people mostly. You know what they kill? They kill themselves. They kill gray. The oppressor, he kills grandma and grandpa. The oppressor kills dad and mom, man, and they've been going on a whole lot. They kill wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? They do that. On top of killing us that we don't know about. The mass graves that somewhere where people don't show up, and the Native Indian young girls go missing all the time. That's not being brought up in Oklahoma. That's not being brought up at all in Oklahoma. The Native Indian little girls have been missing, coming up missing. You know what I'm saying? And we're definitely going to do some research on that, because it's like, this is ridiculous. The Native Indian girls, they've been missing a lot. They turn up missing, you know what I'm saying? And nothing comes of it. They just say, hey, the runaway. They're runaway. You know what I'm saying? But definitely got to check on these oppressors and the evil that they do. You know what I'm saying? Just like the story I told you about the brother being shot in the back of the head and nobody finding him, until now. I mean, this is like, boy, this is crazy. Look, another report in the trial, it says, now look, Julius Jones, he was found guilty and sent to death by a trial of 11 white people and one black person. Okay, that was fair. That was fair and that was justice. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Come on. People thinking like this. Look, check this out. Weeks later, look, Julius Jones on people in this trial. It says, weeks later, his attorneys filed a new appeal asking the court to consider evidence against a Pacific juror. That juror is accused of using a racial slur when referring to Jones during the trial, and reportedly told another member of the jury that someone should shoot Jones behind the jail. Defense attorneys say the judge in the case knew about the conversation, but didn't remove the juror from the trial. Whoa, boy. So I'm sure she didn't whoever that juror was, didn't convince none of the jurors. You know what I'm saying? Ones that may have been leaning towards Julius Jones' way. I mean, come on, like I said before, this Julius Jones conviction has more holes in it than a screen door. And it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But how many more black men went to their death because of evil like this? Because of a trial like this. I mean, the trial is a mad joke. The trial is like something you see on Twilight Zone. You know what I'm saying? Or something, something you see that really, come on, man. Come on, like this, man. Like somebody trying like it's a comedy skit. This is terrible. This is terrible. You know what I'm saying? You got a black man, Hispanic man, we got to understand what we're under. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, there have been 6 million. Was it 6 million? Let me look on my notes. Yes, 6.3 million people have signed a petition supporting Jones. Man, so you got all these people signing a petition. You saw the march yesterday. They was marching all downtown, saying free Julius Jones, so, man. Boy, but man, this is what we're going through. It's like, boy, this is terrible. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand that it's in the hands of the Most High. Everything's in the hands of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Most High sees it all. The Most High sees everything that's going on. And we gotta remember in the Bible what it said is about killing. If you go and kill Cain, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna come on you sevenfold. The Lord will pay you back sevenfold. It's gonna come on you. So you're not supposed to kill Cain. Because the Lord is going to pay him back for all his evilness and his wickedness. You know what I'm saying? So when you go pertaining to the Bible, you won't go and say, oh, I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to kill white people. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is going to get him. The Lord didn't tell us to go and do that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But this oppressor, he got so much evil to answer for. He got so much evil to answer for. Been doing all this evil to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's going to pay for it. He's going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian, we got to understand that the Lord is looking at him and all this evil that he's done in his tribe. Then we prayed for Judas Jones and those brothers. What's his name? John Grant and all the rest of those brothers that, you know, were scheduled to go to their death. You know, what is it? It's what? It's got 7 people. 7 people facing execution in the next 6 months in Oklahoma. So I think one of them is a white man. One of them is Edomite, and I think that's about it. I think all the rest of them are black. You know what I'm saying? So man, really, you know what I'm saying? The brothers, and we can pray for the brothers, and you know, pray to the Lord, look out for them, you know, and spare them, you know, and spare them, you know, because the Lord is going to do it. Like I said, if the Lord is going to do it, if the Lord spares them, or if He don't spare them, you know what I'm saying? It's of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So this oppressor thinks he's going to do it, but you know, everything is of the Most High. The Most High can make them go all against what they were thinking and set Judas Jones free and set all the brothers free. You know what I'm saying? Who knows why he would do it, you know what I'm saying? Or why he wouldn't do it. That's in the Most High's hands. You see, this is why we tell you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you come and serve the Lord now. Don't wait till you get in trouble. Don't wait till you get on death row and say, oh, Lord, come and help me. Spare me. You know what I'm saying? Stop your sinning now. You know what I'm saying? Clean yourself up now. Clean yourself and clean your life out right now. Right now. If you're in this class right now, hey, the Lord is talking to you to straighten up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing now, if you're down here there loving your weed, stop smoking. Because that goes against the Bible. That goes against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You whoring out your women, you doing anything, you being a whore, stop it. You got a chance to do it. You got a chance to do it right now. Or you're just going to die. I mean, you're just going to die. Either way. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I mean, come on. You're going to come back. Because reincarnation is in the Bible. You're going to come back and you got to pay for these sins you've done. And that's the sad part about it. Don't think that death is going to be the end result. No, that's just, you're just going to start it over again. And you got to pay for this sin that you're doing now. Can you imagine that? You're going down now. You're going to go through your father's lineage, bloodline, and you're going to go and be a baby once again. You're going to be born to this wicked, sinful world again. And then you got to live, you got to pay for, grow up and pay for those sins that you've done. Or you might pay for it while you're a child. You know what I'm saying? This Bible, I'm telling you, this Bible is so vast in the knowledge and just the knowing what the Lord stands for and being righteous unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not in the Isupk of the Commander Junior Harlem, you're not in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? We want to get you before you get to the point where you want on death row. And they deciding whether you're going to live or die. They deciding, they playing with your life. They playing with your life. And then the sad part about it is, most of us, we're so full of sin and so wickedness. Good Lord. You're paying for something. You're paying for something. You know what I'm saying? So we want you to stop your sinning right now. You know what I'm saying? Because like looking at this case with Judas Jones, I mean, it's terrible. And only the Lord is going to free him. Only the Lord is going to free him. You know what I'm saying? And if the Lord allow him to be put to death, then that's of the Lord. That's of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely going to set up some prayers for Judas Jones, you know. I pray for the brother, and I pray for all of the brothers and the sisters that are locked up. All the brothers and sisters across a planet. You know what I'm saying? If they're Israel, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pray for them. You know what I'm saying? That they really just, you know, really come out of their wickedness and their evilness and going against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we living in a time where we're going to see the coming of Christ. You're going to see the chariots of the Most High. I mean, the prophecies are being fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? The prophecies are being fulfilled, and it's a beautiful thing to see America is finally falling. Now, don't be a stupid dummy, and be thinking that America's going to be this forever. And I mean, come on, it's prophesied to fall. We bring this out in so many classes. It's prophesied to fall. America, the place what Senator was it with the teeth and the gums. Tim Scott say he know and love. No, to America, the place you know and love is going to fall. So says the Bible. That's in the Bible. And we got to understand that black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man. And this is a lovely thing. It's a lovely thing because it says the destruction that's going to come down. It's good Lord. Man. So we got to really take Micah 2 and 10 seriously. You know what I'm saying? About the places that are polluted. We got to really, come on. I love that precept. But let's go to Zechariah. Let's go to Zechariah 11 and 5. I think that's the one I want. Let me see. Zechariah 11 and 5. Oh, yeah, that's good. You know what I'm saying? This is what we are what? It says, whose possessors slay them. Oh, Salaki. Verse 4 says, thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter. Feed the flock of the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. That's what they do. They hold themselves not guilty. You know what I'm saying? They want to kill the brother Julius Jones and say, hey, we supposed to kill him. No matter what. No matter, like I said, no matter if his story, come on, if his conviction had so many holes in it, they still going to kill him anyway. Who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. No, that's what happy about, because like I was saying about the prison system in Oklahoma. The prison and jail system is big business in Oklahoma. It's so big. Come on, man. With the lawyers and it's big business. They prey off us. They get rich and fat off us going to jail, on us going to prison, on us being criminals. This is how Oklahoma prospers. Oklahoma is all about us blacks, Hispanics, and Indians going to jail. You know how many prisons and jails there is out here? Bail bondsmen, get out of here. Be a bail bondsman. You will be rich. You will be rich. All you got to do is be a bail bondsman and move to Oklahoma. You'll be rich. You'll be rich off the blacks, Hispanics, and their Indians because we're constantly going to jail. We're constantly needing the bail bondsman. We're constantly, we making them rich. You know what I'm saying? It says, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. For I am rich. And it says, and their own shepherds pity them not. You see that? Our own shepherds. People are supposed to watch over our back. Mainly that no good, disgusting Christian pastor and that Christian church and all that Christianity. You know what I'm saying? They pity us not. They may see the way the system is just keep on slaughtering our people. You know what I'm saying? Brother don't got a chance going into that going into the court. Don't have a chance. We just read the reports about Julius Jones. Come on, the first team he had. Come on, come on, man. Goodness gracious. The defense team he had. They might as well made the cocktail for them to get him killed, to murder that brother. He didn't have a chance. It's going against. The Bible. Come on, man. The Bible is just letting us know how evil they are. Tell us them. Our shepherds, our leaders, pity us or not. They don't pity for us. It's a madhouse down in Oklahoma. A black man for a black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I mean, come on, crazy. This is crazy. I mean, it's the fear that Israel has for the oppressor down here is off the chain. Now, and I wonder what, I mean, I really wonder why you commit crimes down here. But I can tell, see, people come from out of town. They come from out of town and they commit these crimes down here. And man, you see a whole lot of guys they from out of town. They're from different cities, different states. You know what I'm saying? And they come down to Oklahoma and get locked up. You know, it's terrible what going on down here. You know what I'm saying? And all these young Hispanic brothers hanging out with the oppressor. The Hispanic brother that got killed was 15 years old. You know, robbing a gas station. And what the oppressor, the little white boy, left him in there. And a little 15-year-old Hispanic brother comes out, had a gun, tossed the gun to the side, came with one hand up and tossed the gun to the side. And you know those white policemen did, or they lit him up. 13 shots, killed the little brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this is what happens to you. You know, this is what happens to you. You know, we go over precepts all the time telling you to separate from them. But down in Oklahoma, they're so joined. They're so joined. You know what I'm saying? We're going to fight to free our brothers. We're going to fight to free our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? From the oppression, you know, that they serve. That they're getting down here. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know? Let's go to Lamentations. Let's go to Lamentations 4:22, because that's another good one too. To let you know, black man, Hispanic man, the Most High got the oppressor's number. You know, but we just got to stop our evils. I like this one too. You know, when it says the Lamentations 4:22, when it says the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You know what I'm saying? So the oppressor is not going to get away with his evilness. He's not going to get away with being so evil and always killing us and destroying us. The Most High is going to get him for that. You know? So black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? We got to really focus on who we are. And focus on who's the devil the Bible speaks of is. You know, the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? And this is, we got to really you really got to fight your demons. And where you get your help to fight your demons is in the Isupk and the commander in your heart. We're going to help you. If you got a weed problem, we're going to help you with your weed problem. You got a drug problem, we're going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to help you fight your demons. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing you got to do, you got to want to do it. You got to want to come out of your evilness. You got to want to come out of all the wickedness you do against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible says you can't help a sinner. Now, if you don't want to help yourself, you know what I'm saying? We can't help you. You know, but we're going to fight for you, you know, and give you this truth. You know, and pray that you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that, I'm going to close this class. I'm going to read security announcements. We had an Isupk out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court for a period of 6 months. After the 6 months, they will be permitted to marry. You know, and that's really important what we have in the school. That's a really important part of the courting process. You got to be true to the courting process because you have to find out who each other, whether it's the man or the woman, you got to find out who each other, you got to find out who you are. You know, as a person. You know what I'm saying? You got to find out that attitude. You got to find out, how you are, how you're going to be compatible in the truth. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to really help one another? You know what I'm saying? And not destroy one another. What's your hang-ups? What's his hang-ups? You know what I'm saying? What sins do you have to fight? What demons do she have to fight? You're going to find out all these things in this courting process. And that's what's so important to have a courting process. You know what I'm saying? The 6-month rule is a beautiful thing. And this black, if you're black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you want to get together. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go and understand have sex because we know sex is marriage. So says the Bible. So you're not going to go and come together and have sex and all that type of stuff. Because if you sex, if you have sex, then you're married. Then you got to work it out. And it's going to be real. It could be hard trying to work it out after you've already done it. You know what I'm saying? Although you may do it. You can do it. I'm saying. I'm not saying you can't do it, but you know what I'm saying? Keep the 6-month rule. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you're going to do that 6 months. And when you first come in, then you're going to do another 6 months. So yeah, do that year process. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're going to find out you're going to be happy with that man you get. You're going to be happy with that woman you get. If you're a man, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a beautiful union when a brother and sister comes together. And that's the only marriage it should be. It's a brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? And so, in the world, you see oppressors in his world. You know what I'm saying? You get men going with men and women going with women. See, the Isupk and the Commander in your heart, we separate from all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We separate from all that type of stuff. This is why we say we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Because in other Israelite groups, they say, oh, yeah, you only got to have one wife. You know what I'm saying? So this type of thing that, in the Isupk, the 6-month rule is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? This is how brothers and sisters come together and they form that solid union. You know what I'm saying? And if that brother has another rib, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go together. Like in that 6 months, with that brother going to go with that sister that he's courting. If he already has a rib, he's going to go and work it out with her, and she's going to know, whatever way he's going to work it out. And then it's going to be a beautiful thing. But don't go and do it, and then you stuck like Chuck, and then you regret, and don't be like, you're not children. Maybe you're grown-ups in here. You're not children. So do the 6-month rule. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And then after the 6 months, you'll be permitted to marry or not. You can be like, hey, well, it'd be best we just be good brothers and sisters in the school. You know what I'm saying? See you at high holy days, see you in class, say hi and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be good. It'd be all good in the hood. Now, back to the announcements. Tithes, which is the commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, and Malachi 3 and 8 through 10. Mayashua, which means 10th in Hebrew. Give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering. Not mandatory. Whatever amount you want to give. It's not mandatory. You understand? If you want to give free will offering, it's a big, you can do it. You can go ahead and you can give. Okay? You can donate. It's all right. You can give a free will offering to the garment department. You know what I'm saying? I need to buy materials, studs, and everything. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give to the garment department, hey, you can give. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Now, you check your bulletin board for all the upcoming holy convocations. You know what I'm saying? And you're checking your school and checking the Isupk.com. Next holy convocation coming up is the Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? Now, if a brother wants to be a trooper, to wear all black, shirt, pants, and boots, and headpiece. I'm going to salute everybody out. Marjorie, stand. First the men, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim Barak, Yahweh Shem Yashar Barakatham to the brothers.
Yahweh Shem Yashar Barakatham.
All right. And now to the sisters. Yahweh Shema Ethel Bashem Yashar. All right, Shalom Israel. See y'all next time in Oklahoma Law class. Shalom Israel.